because of my nature, I'm compatible with somebody who's gonna allow me to nurture them. Like, if he's the type of man who he gets mad because I wanna do things for him all the time, it's not gonna work out.
That man is gay.
Right? You said what?
So that man is gay.
I'm just saying.
Someone on the panel said, why not just have that conversation to say, like, basically ask those questions in a conversational way and not just hand someone a survey with all the questions at once. I think that was, someone mentioned something to that effect.
When True said that women don't date, they participate in dates. This is one of those things, because all you guys do is just try to find any way to disqualify a man as fast as possible, because you internally know you don't have much time. So your goal with these surveys or these types of shit tests are just to disqualify men.
I don't mind going on an island on this. I actually think this whole survey thing that we just been talking about, I think it's a great idea actually. For people to kind of get to know more about each other early on, and like things that are important, because a lot of people, they can't carry a conversation and talk about the things that are important. And I kind of like having paper trails. Like, I want you to know exactly the reasons that I would never want to be with you. And I want to know all of these things, and I want to be able to look like, you remember you said this, right? Remember that you said this before. So now what's going on? I think it's a great idea. I ain't gonna hold you, unless it's like 80 questions. But if it's just like 30 questions, we on a date, and I'm like, all right, fill it out. I fill it out. Let's talk about it.
So what will be the equal side for men? Because now, if this is what we're going to do, we need to understand your entire sexual history. Like, y'all gave Cam Newton hell when he said that he asked his woman about the niggas that she had been with before him. And not no disrespect to women in general, but the niggas y'all have chosen and dealt with in the past will tell us everything we need to know about you. Fucking attachment style survey. Yeah. The niggas you will let fuck you raw. The niggas you gave children to, and why those men you chose to let do those things, or the niggas you didn't, the ones you had abortions by, all the other shit. We should be able to have that question. We need a survey for that as well.
Well, yeah, if that's what
I want to get that video too.
Oh yeah, for sure. If that's what you value, for sure. But I think that these questions are important for both people equally, as far as, you know, getting to know each other. The ones that we was talking about.
So, all right, I'm not gonna leave you on the island, man. I can see the benefit of, like, so most people aren't conversationalists, right? They can't carry a long conversation within a date. So I could see like awkward silence creating conflict, and maybe that could be used. But again, it wouldn't, like Willie saying, you just sending it to somebody like a shit test. You would have to be there in person, filling it out with them, and make it like a thing where y'all dating. Because I was thinking about this when y'all was talking. How many of y'all actually know your like compatible type? Not the type you want to be with, but who you would actually be compatible with. And if it is that's that type, what is that person? If you say you know it, what is that?
You gotta know yourself.
Avoiding attachment styles.
Before I even answer this question, is Willie gonna come for me? Because like I don't even want to.
No, you understand.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I jumped out on the cliff with Mont, so he could not be alone.
So, because of my nature, I'm compatible with somebody who's gonna allow me to nurture them. Like, if he's the type of man who he gets mad because I wanna do things for him all the time, it's not gonna work out.
That man is gay.
Right? You said what?
So that man is gay.
I'm just saying. Also, somebody that is gonna be willing to help me do things. And I'm not saying help me do things as far as like things that guys do. I'm talking about things they don't do. Like, if I work, I have children, if I'm tired and I cook, is he gonna sit there with me and help me do the dishes, or is he going to sleep? Like, things like that matter to me.
What if he bought a brand new Samsung dishwasher? All you really gotta do is put that shit back in the dishwasher.
Cool. I don't got no problems.
Yeah,
y'all told me a couple weeks ago that niggas out here wasn't getting bitches, and now y'all Y'all trying to tell women?
No, they getting bitches. Stop playing, man.
No, they told me a couple weeks ago the average nigga is not getting no hoes, right? And they have been struggling out here. But now y'all telling women what y'all gonna fill out. But y'all
I
don't get
thought
no.
in the comments they say they be getting women. So what's the disconnect?
If you believe half the shit in the comments, you might. I got some oceanfront property to sell you in South Dallas.
I mean, the comments said they be putting it down. Just as much as
play that video, Mike.
Yeah. Real quick, M. White, do you understand? Like this is why they make games like tonight's conversation, and people like they buy them because
that's
it's questions that you probably wouldn't think of that can be very important and you'll be interested in, on a first date. And people, they love questions like that.
They make
that's why I jumped out the window with you for it, because I know a lot of people, like some of the stuff that I ask somebody might seem intrusive, but to me it's valid information that I need to know. But I know somebody else might not even understand like why I would be asking that. And when we talk about vetting all the time, a lot of the times I don't think like men have an adequate understanding of what vetting should look like. Because some of the stuff that like they get said about what happens in a relationship, I'm like, bro, you should have vetted to avoid that shit. Like you, like there. I've never been on my father grave. I've never been in a relationship where a woman called me a bitch ass nigga ever.
But M. White, that's because
you're put their hands on me, nor tried to blast me on social media. Nothing. Not one time. Like one of the things that I'll be looking for, which is a question, is how do you handle conflict with people you love? Do you keep that shit like real peel? Like, hey, I love them. I'm not about to involve the rest of the world in our shit. We gonna address this between me and you, or do you run and blast every motherfucker in the world? Is there a post 7 years ago where you dragging your auntie and your family down the street because they did something you ain't like? Did your cousin who died and you didn't get the I don't know, the stove set that you wanted? Did you just lash out and tell all their business? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit matter.
And White,
like it's certain shit you really gotta like pay attention to. That may seem like, oh, that was just mad, and that's how they was moving in that moment. But no, that's a personality trait. Like I don't care how mad I get. I'm not about to take my family business out to the street and start dragging them online. I can hate your fucking guts and want to see you gone. I still wouldn't do that, because that ain't even about you. That shit is more about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I'll be looking for character traits that speak more so to who that person is than what their anger was, if that makes sense. Like you said you don't know somebody, like women listen, or somebody listening to you until they don't want to listen. That's when you know if they really listen. When they absolutely don't want to listen to the shit you saying, but they still go, you know what I'm saying? They still hearing you or taking heed to that shit. So I kind of like unilaterally apply that to a lot of the extreme situations. Like you define kind of about what you won't do, not what you will do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but most people don't that far into it.
Most people don't possess what you possess to even think about those questions and bring them up and have that conversation, which is why I think surveys like this could be good, and not in a way of like fill this out and then come talk to me, but like do it together and have fun and get to learn about each other. That's why I think it would be a great idea. But yeah, JR, you can play that video.
Do you watch? Ever purchased any kind of media or services? Mm-hmm. Do you listen to any kind of podcasts? What are their names? Is there anyone who believes they're currently in a relationship with you? Do you have any kids? When was the last time you were? Yeah, full panel, light work, and swaps. Mm-hmm. My hair looks even. Bahar, do any of your self-care items say anything like 3-in-1, 10-in-1, 20-in-1? What's your record like? Oh, have you ever been accused of any kind of domestic? Did your dad ever hit your mom? What do you think about that? What would you do if a woman hit you? Would you hit her back? When you shower, do you open your for the water to flow in, or do you think that it's gay? I'm totally fine with the silence. I love the silence. No, everything's fine. What do you think about women's body hair? I haven't shaved it all this week. How do you feel about that?
JR, can you see my comment that I put in there? Everybody fighting me.
Let me see.
I'm at war with the whole everybody on that joint.
That's why you call yourself Everybody Hate Monk from that comment section.
Well, everybody hate me in general. So
Nigga.
So
We
I
love
went,
you.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
the comment.
see if you can.
I'm with the
Hey.
guys when it comes to the surveys and stuff because I love a good uncomfortable question. Like Marcus said, I love to answer those questions, and I ran while we was watching the video. I'm the one I know that got the tonight's conversation, the healing deck. I got the dang this book, y'all, the contract, a defined approach, and they ask questions like, you know, it like y'all said earlier, if your man lost his job or if you lose your job, you know, would you be able to, you know, cover him for 6 months, 12 months? So I personally love those. I got a plethora of these when it comes to dating. So yeah, I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, that's my. I'm at war with the whole comment section, and they saying dumb shit, but you know. Yeah, I said let him ask her body count, and that was the whole end of civilization.
How are you married and concerned about a random woman on the internet body count?
Dumbass,
Lame ass nigga.
dumb
You a
shit.
red flag. Oh, whole ass nigga. Stop worrying it. Don't you got a woman that you love, nigga? Why you steady? They was on your ass, huh?
It's like 700 comments on that joint because I don't quit. So
Oh,
like,
you was responding
comments in the
back.
mic, yeah.
Mont said, I don't get tired.